Hi everyone, this is Helena Kraus and welcome to another Hero Arts video. In this video I will show you how to make this ornament using few supplies from the new catalog. So I'm using the hanging ornaments, the winter silhouette stamp set and dies, the circle confetti fancy dies, and the circle and snowflake infinity dies. So using ombre inks I will stamp the trees and the other elements that I will use to build my scene from the winter silhouette stamp set. So I'm using the green ombre ink to stamp the trees. I'm stamping them twice because I want it a little bit darker and richer look. Before I go on, I want to apologize for my voice. I'm getting over a cold, so my voice is very scratchy, and again I apologize for that. So I'm stamping the images one by one because I'm doing different colors of ombre ink. For this one I'm using the Pool to Navy. For this one I'll be using the Hydrangea. So next I have this kind of two-part stamp, that the kid with the sled, and I'm using again Hydrangea, and for the sled I'm using the brown, the soft brown to Capojo, and then as well for the doggy I will use the same soft brown to Capojo ombre ink, and again I'm stamping those twice to get darker and richer look. So next I'll be die cutting all the elements. So here, by magic of YouTube, I have everything already cut, and here is my ornament. You can use any of the hanging ornaments. You'll just use half of it because they're all the same size. Next I'm just trying to find which of the circle dies, infinity dies, will fit perfectly inside of the ornament. So I'm using that size and a little bit larger one for the backing, as well one of the snowflake infinity dies. So I cut two snowflakes from pool paper and a few circles from white, from which one I used the circle confetti die to die cut after I cut the circle to create that sky, which you will sponge or ink blend using the soft pool ink. Next I'm trying to build my scene and create the snow slopes. So I'm using the circle die cuts and a pencil to quickly sketch those slopes and then cut them with scissors. So there's not much effort or kind of thinking going into it, how you're gonna do the slopes. You can do it any way you like. So I just draw them with my pencil and then cut them out. Next I'm kind of creating the scene and seeing if I like it or not. So I decided to add another tree to kind of even that scene out so it's kind of balanced. So now it's time to start putting that all together. So I'm using some mounting tape to adhere that sky snowy background onto the larger circle. Then for the snow slopes I'm using some Versamark ink to ink it up. I just kind of place the ink pad directly on them, and I'm using some sparkle embossing powder to add some shine and shimmer onto the snow slopes, so it kind of resembles snow a little bit better. So I hit set that, and then I'll start adhering and building that scene. So I'm placing that smallest tree on the back. It will be on the far back. So I'm starting to build that scene from the back towards the front. So I have here the second layer. The second tree goes between the two snow slopes, and I'm adhering that second snow slope using mounting tape to get more dimension. And then the last tree, I'm again adhering it with mounting tape, so it kind of, you get that more look of a perspective. There are elements on the front and there are elements on the back. So then I'm adhering the little kid with the sled, again with dimensionals, and then I'll adhere the little doggy using the foam mounting tape. So there is that. So that fits perfectly there. So next I'll adhere that to one of the snowflake backgrounds that I cut from pool paper. So I'm just positioning and trying to center it, and then the ornament will go on top. But before I adhere the ornament, I'm adding some frost sequins to create that little kind of shaker kind of ornament. Next, I'm using multi-matte medium to apply carefully around the edge of the ornament. This is strong adhesive, so it will hold the ornament in place onto the little scene we just created. So I use microtip applicators to apply that ornament. So we'll let this dry, and after it's dry, I'll attach this string silver elastic cord that I'll be able after that to hang the ornament onto the Christmas tree. Next, I thought that I'll add this little tinsel bow, but at the end I didn't like it and I removed it. So for the back, I added some mounting tape and 3 pennies. They're placed symmetrically, and then on top of that adhere that second snowflake. So this gives a little bit more weight to the ornament, and it will hang nicer to the tree. So here's the finished ornament. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to visit the Hero Arts blog for more details and supplies for this ornament. Bye!